Hi, it's Layle with Simple Stories. I'm here at Scrapbook.com and we are working on our December Days album. The last thing I want to show you is some really fun products that can help you add even more photos to your December Days album. As we've discussed, during the month of December, there's a lot going on. You're taking a lot of photos, so we really want to figure out how we can add as many photos as possible to our December Days album without really taking up a lot of extra room. So the first thing we're going to take a look at, they are our photo flips. So basically, I'll show you how this works. I have added a photo flip here to the top of the pocket page. So that basically lets me add at least one more, if not two more additional photos. So I'm going to grab that photo flip. We're going to make this here. So let's move this little guy out of the way. And I'm using one of the 4x6 pocket pages that's included in the album. Now the photo flips come in 3 different sizes. So they're basically a sheet of plastic. It's kind of like a pocket page, but it has a little self-adhesive edge here when I pull off that little white strip. And these come in 3 sizes, 4x6, 4x4, and 3x4. So the most common, again, sizes that we're seeing for pocket pages. So you can buy those in individual packages, or you can buy them in a variety pack, which is what I like to get because then you have lots of different options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first slide in. Let's slide in a card here because I might want to do a little bit of journaling. I'll slide that card in. And then on the back side, I'm going to slide in a photo. And then I'll remove that backing. I'm just going to line that up right there on top of the kind of that border or margin of the pocket page so that when I open that up, I now have added another card and another photo. So here I might either add in another photo or I might add another card. Now, in order for this to actually be inserted into my album, I need to repunch that hole because I've just covered it up. So I'll take my little hole punch here and I will cover up the hole. Now, the border of that photo flip is clear plastic, so you really don't see it. But sometimes when I use the photo flips, what I like to do is then run a strip of washi right along that border or the margin because not only does it kind of cover up that little bit of extra plastic, but it gives me a nice decorative edge now to my pocket page. And then I will also do this just to some of my pocket pages even when I'm not using a photo flip, just because it really gives a decorative little border there. And I might do just one side, I might do both sides, just depending on my mood. But in this case, I would punch the holes before I put another strip of washi on there, just because it would be a lot easier to see that way. And then I would go ahead and insert that into my album. Another product I want to share with you are our photo booklets. So photo booklets enable you to add up to 16 additional photos, you guys, to one pocket page. And this type of product is perfect really for a December Days project when you are taking a lot of photos. In this particular example, I have used both of the photo booklets on December 25th because that's typically when I'm taking a lot of photos. You have lots of different activities happening on Christmas. Lots of presents. You might have family over for dinner and things like that. So I typically take lots of photos there. So the photo booklets, in a package, you have 2 different sizes. You have the 3x4 size and the 4x6 size. So they are starting out with a craft folder, if you will. And as we open that up, there are pocket pages stitched into that folder. So in the 3x4, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pocket pages stitched in, which means I can add up to 8 3x4 photos. So what I've done with this one, I've done a little bit of decorating. I took one of my 3x4 cards and I had to trim it down a little bit because it's a little bit thicker and your pocket is 3x4. You'll need to trim your photos in any 3x4 cards a little bit in order for it to fit. But I used one of the 3x4 cards that was included in the snap cards that are part of the bundle. And then I embellished with a couple of the really fun little puffy stickers here. So I added the puffy poinsettia and the puffy heart. Now on this 3x4, I used it a little bit differently than you might think. Usually I would insert it at the top of the pocket like that. But in this case, I decided to flip it upside down, and I have just tucked in the back side of that photo booklet so that right from that pocket, I can flip through all of those photos without having to take it out of the pocket. So that's kind of a fun, different way to use that little 3x4. So that's the 3x4. The 4x6, same concept. So again, the base is that craft colored folder. Incidentally, it's a really heavy, kind of sturdy craft paper, so that kind of you've got so much going in there that it's nice to have that be super sturdy. As I open that up, again, I have those pocket pages that are already stitched in there for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can add 8 more photos there. I just added one of my little 4x4 cards there at the front. Added a little word strip sticker, a puffy heart, and then that is going into my pocket page. And then I actually did a little bit more decorating on the top of the pocket page. I used some more of those really fun puffy stickers there on the top. But with that, now you can see how I was able to add, or I am able to add once December hits, up to 16 additional photos on that one pocket page using the photo booklets. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happy crafting!